kind of equate pep rallies to family functions or family gatherings. It's an opportunity for everybody within our school community. We've had people outside of the school come in and be a part of it. So I kind of equate it to that, where we all get together, we're celebrating the same common things. Just the energy and the ability, the energy that we get from our fellow students, our staff members, as I said before, our community members who happen to show up to them. The energy there, you can just feel it deep in your bones. It kind of gives you that little bit of vibrance to you where you're so excited about everything. And to be honest with you, at times it's hard to contain it because you know you're still a few hours away from the game. But pep rallies here at Harrison Central, there's nothing like it.
Tonight we have an opportunity to host the first ever home playoff game at Harrison Central. That's Victor Multitude.
I remember walking onto the field for that game, and I remember looking at my players' eyes, and there was something different about them. Something that I haven't seen in 6 years. There was a little bit more confidence. I don't want to say cockiness, but there was confidence there, and there was kids that were locked into doubting. And probably for the first time in as long as I can remember, every kid had looked at each other as if that other person was the most important person in the world. And I think that carried over to the game.
Welcome to Harrison Central, where your Huskies will host the Titans of Worcester Triway in the first round of the state playoffs, Division 5, Region 17.
Answer an opportunity is not enough. It's not what you guys want. It's not what we trained you for. So in about 11 minutes, when that ball's kicked off, an opportunity comes knocking, we're not simply just going to answer the door.
You have an awesome opportunity in front of you. You play as hard as you can for as long as you can. And if you do that, everything will take care of itself.
McAfee has a little bit of space, and McAfee, the speedster, in the clear. Cam McAfee down the sideline.
So you finally kick off. I'm sure you kind of let the butterflies out a little bit, especially when you see number 22 taking it all the way down to the 20-yard line. Can you kind of speak to what you saw in that kickoff return and what you thought as a coaching staff?
Well, you always hope that they don't surprise onside kick. Your front guys are caught off guard a little bit. But when I can feel the energy in the stadium that night before kickoff, and I could hear things. I wear a double muffed headset because I try to keep everything out of my ears so I can concentrate for calling plays and such. But I can remember hearing it even through there. I could hear chants of people that I knew. I could hear their voices, and I knew distinctly who it was. And I remember watching them kick off the ball, and I see it flying in the air, and I said, I may have even said, if I didn't, I was thinking, I said, they're going to kick it right to Cam. It's going right to him. And as soon as he touched the ball, the first thing I thought is, he's going to house it. I didn't see a single block line up at all. I just knew that he was so amped up for the game. I said, he's going to take this thing all over the house. And he darn near did.
Yeah, you get a couple. I think the next kickoff or the kickoff after that, he got out to the near midfield as well. Shortly after that, Michael Quito, I think they gave him 3 handoffs in a row, and you guys punch it in. Is that kind of your game plan going in? I know you ran the heck out of the football. You guys, was that the message to your team? We're going to establish our dominance up front, and we're going to really take it to them, or was that just kind of you guys kind of ease into the game, giving it to Quito early on?
No, I think, I felt like going into the game, I thought we believed that we were a little better up front than they were. They had a really good size and a physical football team, but we thought we were a bad matchup for them up front. Throughout the course of the year, we ran the ball very effectively. We ran for over 2,000 yards on the season and threw for over 2,000 yards on the season. We understood because of our success running the football during the course of the year, we were in the position which we were in. So we wanted to hang our hat on that. Now, naturally, we'll take whatever they give us, but for whatever reason in that game, we were stuck in the mode of we're going to run the football on you, and you're going to have to stop us from running it. And I don't think you're going to be able to do that today.
Quito breaks free. Michael Quito barrels down to the 30-yard line. First down, handoff, and then Huskies defensive line got the push that time. Michael Quito has the first down. Quito, another stiff arm, another move. Michael Quito, not done yet. Touchdown, Huskies! Looks to go to the near side. Throw it. Bolton still looking. Gonna go downfield and intercepted. This time, no doubt about it. Parker Hutton's got it. So Harrison Central will take an 18-point lead into the locker room in what has been their most impressive performance so far in school history in a playoff game.
It's now halftime. You're up by Triway adds a field goal. You're up by 18. It's 28-10. You're in this room. You're talking to your team. Your team is talking to each other. What's the feeling at halftime? I know you're trying to tell them it's 0-0. What did you feel from your team and the coaching staff and your kind of plan going forward to make sure you keep your foot on the gas in the second half?
I think the thing that was obvious to me was, well, first of all, I had to make sure I got myself right, to make sure that I was staying on track and not overthinking or underthinking things. But when I came in here, I saw great confidence and a sense of relaxation. Not relaxation that you're worried about they got the game in the bag, but as a coach, you worry them. How do you keep your kids excited and ready to play with as much passion that they have in the first half? They already have 18 points on somebody. And the only thing I could think in my mind was every film that I watched on Triway, again, was going back to nobody could put them away on you. Every time you thought they were put away, they came back. They never panicked. They were very calm. But I looked at our coaches, talked to them, and I said, whatever you got to do tonight, whatever you got to do to keep these boys moving the entire night, I need it tonight. Whatever you got, I need your best coaching effort you've ever given in your life. And to their credit, they did that.
0-0 right now.
It's a new game right now. It's a new game. We won the first half. You got to win the second half. Okay? If you win the second half, nothing else matters. We won the first half. We got to win the second half here. We're going to have good coverage on kickoff. Okay, get a stop on defense. Get the ball back in the end zone here, okay? Got me? Hey, here we go. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Let's make history. Let's go. Oh, gonna go downfield. This one is picked off by Cam McAfee. Playing center field at the 5-yard line and running it back. Looks to throw. That's Parker Hutton deep in the end zone. Touchdown Huskies! As they take a 24-point lead with 1:23 to go in the third. Downfield, Hutton again, touchdown again! And that's it, 40-10, the final score in Caddis. Harrison Central gets their first playoff win in school history.
It's now late fourth quarter, and you watch the clock tick off the scoreboard there. And next thing you know, you're covering Gatorade. And next thing you know, you're grabbing the flag and you're talking to your team. We know what you said to your team, but what was the feeling like towards the end of that game? I'm sure you knew for a while, you knew what the outcome was going to be. But how special was that moment with you, your family, your coaches, and your team, and the school, really?
Yeah, it's hard to put into words of just how special that is for a lot of reasons. One is, within that short window, that small window that you have to really try to enjoy the moment. It's so small because there's so many people that you're happy for. That for me, it kind of takes myself to the off season to think about it and really appreciate it. You just want to make sure that all those people who put that time in before me, Jimmy Rocky, Rich Sokosh, Ron Post, Justin Rocco, the 2009 playoff team, the 2012 playoff team, the 2015 playoff team, and all the teams that we've had in the playoffs all the time here. You think about how close those guys were to 180, and I think that a lot of times, we see winning and we see wins a lot. We see teams go out and have victories or successes, and everybody thinks it's just so darn easy, because a lot of people do it, and it's really hard. And winning is very difficult. And I think what most people don't realize is the sacrifice and work that our kids put in when nobody's here cheering. Right. So I think about those teams. I think back to that 0-33 start to our football program. We started in 1999. Today I was there for that first win. I was there for the first victory in our school's history. I was there for our first playoff berth. And now, I've been a part of bad things. I've been a part of devastating losses. And now I have an opportunity to be part of the first ever playoff win. And it's just such a, all of those things went through my mind. And I don't know how I feel more into 10 minutes. But you look at those kids, and you're just, as a dad, I look at those kids and I'm so happy for them. You know, just I can't express how excited I was for those young men to be able to you know, kind of receive the fruits of their hard work, of their labor, so to speak, and to watch the pure joy, not happiness, but really joy, pure joy in their hearts and in their eyes. And it's something that I'll remember forever, and I know those guys will too.
Nice game. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go talk to my man. Where's the flag? Right here, baby, let's go!
Get in here! Let's go.
Let's grab a knee real quick. Feels good, don't it? Hey, I'm proud of all you guys. I'm so proud. I can't even begin to express how proud I am of all you guys. You came out here, a tough opponent, and you guys took care of business tonight. You have just done something that nobody in the history of our school has ever done. And you did it with complete dominance. You laid stake to our home tonight. We took home a big win tonight because of each and every one of your efforts. Okay? Couldn't be more proud of a group of young men, and you should be proud of yourselves. You should be proud of each and every one of you. 24 years. 24 years to get a home playoff, to get a playoff win in general. To do it at home is something special. Special for all of you guys. I can't be more happy for all of you. I couldn't be more happy for our coaching staff. You guys did an outstanding job. You're doing something special in our community. You're doing more for our community than you realize. You're bringing everybody together. You're giving us something to believe in, and I'm proud of each and every one of you guys. Seniors, so happy for you guys. Great job, let's bring it in, let's go! I can't do it, I'm too weak.
Hey, fellas, you hit the alma mater right now. Let's go 3, 1, 2, 3. You feel cold, Coach?
Baby.
Out on this field before it was gray and it was natural surface. You had teams that were kind of accustomed to making the postseason every year, and you mentioned you guys really had to work for that and make it feel like it was possible. Well, all of a sudden it was a reality, and you got to wake up Saturday morning and get ready for another opponent because you've got 2 games here. So kind of speak to what it was like getting your guys back up after the emotional win in round 1.
You know, as you just said a few moments ago, you know, football success here was an expectation. You know, competing for playoff victories here in our community in past years, you know, that's something prior to Harrison Central, that's something that our community expected. Anything less than that was a lost season. So, you know, to be able to have that high of that victory, and again for the first time in our school's history, but then again to refocus and to get ready for week 12. You know, was a little bit of a challenge because, you know, I think that probably looking back, we had a little bit of an emotional dump, and I understand that. It's my job as a coach to try to ensure that doesn't happen, but it did a little bit. But our kids still came out and played hard. They practiced hard all week. Our kids came out and played really hard against a very, very good Garfield team.